I made a video about this concept. I think it was about 6 months ago. I said, I don't think people want to pay for BMW's subscription services. A lot of people said, you're wrong. Clearly, you're not the right guy. You're just not the luxury kind of guy. You're not willing to pay all the money, the cash. Trust me, BMW's customers, they're all very rich, probably billionaires. You know, these guys, they're flush with cash. They don't mind these subscription services. Well, the owners and buyers of BMWs have spoken, and sorry to say, my friends, but they're actually in agreement with me on this. Sure, I might be a cheapskate, but I'm not an idiot. And it turns out they're not idiots either. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. Great to see you. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Sam Evans. You're watching the Electric Viking. And I'm glad to say that BMW, within the last few weeks, has revealed a swathe, 3 different electric car models, which they're not amazing, they're pretty good, and the prices of all of them have come down. BMW is beginning to maybe outfox Mercedes-Benz. Prices down lower. Product has improved. I'm going to say right now, I think for the value equation, BMW are winning this race. And good decision here from BMW. Now, unfortunately, BMW does seem still very committed to hydrogen. The delusion of hydrogen, it's very enticing, it's mythical, it's romantic, it's sort of like a Disney fairy tale. We love this emotional concept, and many people have been sucked into it. They've been promised the world, promised dreams, and those dreams have never come to reality. I think BMW will find out the hard way. But anyhow, who cares? They've found out the hard way that subscribers, or at least buyers of their cars, don't particularly like their subscription services. And they've said, stick it where it fits, BMW. We're not interested. So BMW said, okay, we hear you. We're taking your feedback on board. We're going to scrap this idea. I think that was a good move. BMW has axed hardware-based subscription services, shifting to software subscription services instead. But let's just focus on the hardware scrapping. You know, well, how many times I've seen on this channel and elsewhere, Tesla isn't luxury. BMW, they're luxury. Now, guys, I've owned a BMW for a long time. I think it's not bad. It doesn't even have heated seats though. You know why? It was an option. You know, you can buy budget-priced cars for peanuts with heated seats. So BMW's brilliant idea to get more money out of its so-called luxury customers, who apparently it took for idiots, because, well, you shouldn't have to pay a subscription service for heated seats of, what was it, like $40 a month. Holy smokes, that is the most idiotic idea I've ever thought of. But customers said no. Customers said, you can stick that where it shines, BMW. And BMW went, yeah. Anyhow, in the last few years, BMW took this concept to its logical extreme. They've offered software updates that merely enabled hardware features that came pre-installed on their vehicles. But now BMW appears to be walking back on the idea of the subscription model, at least for its hardware-based features. BMW's Peter Noter said in an interview with Autocar, what we won't do anymore, and that is a very well-known example, is offer seat heating by this way. It's either in or out. We offer it by the factory. You either have it or you don't have it, said Peter Noter. Now, personally, I don't understand why every BMW so-called luxury car wouldn't have heat seating in the first place. How is it a luxury car, my friends, if it doesn't even have seat heaters, which budget-based cars do? You can literally buy $7,000 EVs in China that have seat heating as standard. But come on. We need this conversation needs to be more civil and logical. If we can have a civil and logical conversation about the merits of a Tesla versus a BMW and Mercedes versus whatever car, it needs to be logical, not emotional. This kind of concept that luxury is some sort of emotional, subjective, sentimental feeling, in my opinion, is nonsense. Analytical based merits of a vehicle need to be considered when you actually review a product, not the emotion of the badge. That to me is just nonsense. Fortunately, BMW's customers seem to agree. BMW has seen the community backlash caused by offering features like heated seats and steering wheels as a monthly subscription. But here's what BMW had to say about it. They feel like they were just doing the right thing. We thought we could provide an extra service to the customer by offering the chance to activate that later. But the user acceptance isn't high. People feel that they paid double, which was actually not true. But perception is reality, I always say. So BMW felt like they were simply doing the right thing by their customers by not giving them seat heating and getting them to pay a subscription fee for it. This may change in the future, but BMW appears to be moving to a system that would see any hardware features like heated seats or steering wheels configured from the factory or simply unavailable to anyone without the hardware. My suggestion to BMW is, if you don't put things like that, like a basic standard luxury feature in your luxury priced car, your sales will probably go down. That's what's happened in China. It is, and it will continue. They'll really have to come and meet the competition. If they don't, well, they'll just lose customers. Now, unfortunately, this news doesn't mean the subscriptions or connected drive store will go away completely. BMW will continue to offer post-sales add-ons in the form of software that can be paid to and downloaded to add functionality to your car. The company says that BMW will only allow owners to pay for software services and features that consumers are already used to shelling out for. We actually are now focused on those functions on demand, on software and service related products like driving assistance and parking assistance, which you can add later after purchasing the car, or for certain functions that require data transmission that customers are used to for paying in other areas. Now, do you currently, I'm really curious, how many people currently pay a subscription fee on their car? Doesn't matter what car it is. Do you pay a subscription fee for software services? And if you do, why do you? If you don't, do you think that's something you would consider in the future? I'm curious to know people's thoughts on this personally. I'm not interested in any subscription fees for my car. You can go and get stuffed. That's what I think anyway. But I know some people think they're of merit, and maybe I should be considering their viewpoints. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. As always, my friends, thank you for watching. Bye-bye.